Oh, hello there. This is Lisa Swank, and I'm coming to you with is maybe a tip. I'll call it a tip. I haven't read too many books lately for review videos, so I used these stickers that I made last year on Gina's design team, and I thought I would show you all how I made it. They're just made out of these these were made out of a CD label that you can stick on a, when you make your own CDs. That's why they're round. And these are white address labels. And I went to a secondhand shop when my car was being repaired that was pretty close. And I paid $2 for this box of labels. And I've been playing around making some more stickers, and I thought, well, that might be a good video to show you. And I thought I would try and stick to some homemade or home found tools. This, I put some acrylic paint on the back, and I used one of Gina's stamps. It was her scribble stamp, this one right here, to kind of make some black marks and text in there, and I thought it turned out pretty cute. But you can use stamps on it, of course, but I wanted to try and stick to financially friendly. I'll show you how many sheets of this I have. There's quite a few in here. It was opened and some were used, but you know what? I couldn't buy probably a pack of stickers for less than $2. And so anyways, I'll probably speed up. I want to show you some of the tools that I might be using, that they're just found items that I found around my mom's place. Or this is a water bottle, and see the neat mark. But I found with that I have to actually stamp onto tissue paper. So and this here was a lid, this lid off of some iced tea, and because it's so, I couldn't really get it to go on the paper, so it's really not going to make a nice mark. But if I stamped it on tissue paper and pressed it with my hand, I got a pretty good print off of it, as you could see. And this here is just a bunch of rubber bands put together to make a tool, and some cardboard, some bubble tape. I'm gonna see what kind of marks this makes. And then this is just a piece of plastic mesh and a card. And then my daughter, and this here is leftover. My mom had a wound, it's a wound vac, and this was the dressing for it. And as the wound healed up and got smaller, the sizes of this would get cuts, but they gave you a huge piece in each of the, so I have several of these sponges, and so I'm gonna try and use that. I might not. And then I have 3 different sizes of, you know, bubble wrap, and this is just a wound up baby wipe, and it is now very dry. And so I thought, well, you know, I'm gonna see what kind of mark that makes. I have some Q-tips here, and my daughter is what I started saying before, is she brought up my stencils, and these are the leftovers from some die cuts, and I thought I'd use those for some stencils. And then this is actually out of a you know, booklet of paper, but it was already cut, you know, it was already cut out, and I've been using that as a stencil. So, and that was of course in my stencil box that my daughter brought with me. So those are kind of homemade. And so, and I just have different shapes of things here that I'm going to be using. You know, the top of the lid, the bottom of the little, this was a little creamer cup. And there's another size tape of, or size of bubble wrap. And so I just thought I'd make some homemade stickers, because I don't have any stickers with me, and I'll come back at the end. I'll probably speed up from here on in. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, I'm back, and I thought I would put some of these, a stamp design on this one. This is one of Gina's little doodle stamps. It's either 1 or 2. But I thought it just needed something a little dark. So my table is not the best. Gotta find that sturdy. There we go. This just will give it a little more interest. And you know, even though that these are doing it too quick, the ink has to have time to stick. Yeah, that might be a little better. But get a baby wipe. You know, these are they're kind of wet right now, but there's no reason why you couldn't, you know, they are, I wanted to show one of them. This one seems to be pretty dry, but you can, let's see, you know, there's no reason why you couldn't punch out, you know, from, I don't have any of my punches with me, but there's no reason why you couldn't, you know, make sure that you're right on the sticker, and they're about this wide, and just make sure that you punch out a circle within the area of, you know, because these are oblong. Then you could have some round stickers, and but I enjoyed making these, and I put a little of that folk art gold on there that I picked up from Walmart, and I like that on there. I think I put it on every one of them. This one is still really wet, but I hope you enjoyed this. It's an inexpensive way of making some stickers, and you know, you could even kind of use that as washi tape where you wanted to, or take it and on a, I don't have a piece of paper here, so I'm just going to use, you know, you can make a tab with them, something like that, you know, in your journals, you know, and you can cut them long ways, so you can have a skinny piece of tape. I found that over time, when the stickum gets old, you know, it might be better to put some glue and then put your sticker down, because, you know, it does lose its stickum strength over time. But I just wanted to share that with you. So this is a little tip or trick or inexpensive, we'll call it a tip. And I hope you guys were able to see all those. I didn't realize that it was so crooked offline. But there's one, and I don't know if you guys can actually see the gold, but it turned out pretty groovy. And so yeah, I really enjoyed making these, and I hope you make some for yourself because they're fun. And I'll catch you next time, okay? Bye-bye now.